Welcome to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, and it looks as if we are due for a full house as we have a terrific game in store. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Ball State Cardinals taking on the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Chippewas will kick it away first. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ball State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy that can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
He'll keep it himself. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. The quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So the Central Michigan Chippewas offense has its first opportunity of the day. Offense getting set for 1st down. The give to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 1st down for this offense. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Chippewas will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Quick pass on the fly motion. Sweet feet on the move. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man in the middle. He's off to the races. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to Cases. 3rd and goal. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. And if that quarterback can find a little magic a la Cam Newton, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arkansas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Scanning the field, it's Emmanuel. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They get him down after he makes the catch. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Boyd. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Got his man quickly. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to pass, it's Emmanuel. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, it's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The throw. That's reeled in. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Going with the ground game left. Keeps the legs moving. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Brings up second down.
That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Back to throw, it's Emmanuel. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's open. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. And wings it incomplete. After the misfire, it's second and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking in front.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They took it 64 yards right down the field and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They'll go to the ground. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Cardinals are flying down the field. On the run, it's slow. Runs through the tackle. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Off play action on 1st down. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He'll set up to throw. Setting up the screen. Smashes through. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets enough. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. It's complete. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Looking to throw for it. Dances away to buy time. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
Those are hard for offensive line. When they get beat, you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that crack, getting him on the ground.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Just ran over it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the counter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll ride the hot hand. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davis.
Pass interference. Defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. Got it! And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The give. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Texas A&M is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Johnny Manziel, and they are right back in this. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Bowling Green.
Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He looks that one in nicely. They get him down after he makes the catch. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's slow. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He'll take a shot. Just threw that one way too far. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kelly Shorts Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying play action. Still on his feet. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 6th play of the drive coming up. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Chippewas line it up with a 1st and goal. Power football with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Coming after it. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Chips. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Central Michigan, 24. Ball State, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Off he goes. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Central Michigan, 24. Ball State, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Quick strike complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Emmanuel. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Chippewas send out the punt unit. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Line gets set, first down. They'll leave it with him. At the 40, there he goes. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. The back goes in motion. He wants to throw. Gets open down the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. At the 35, he's loose. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Line getting set on second down. Trying the left side. Can't get him to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And this one splits the uprights.
That makes the score Central Michigan 24, Ball State 17.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. The give to the tailback. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
At the 26. Brings up second down.
We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now on second down. They'll run play action. He's got it. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Still running at the 40. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. They'll give it to him again. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Emmanuel. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. At midfield, he's got room. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davis. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it. Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Emmanuel. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chippewa. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. They've got the screen set up. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to throw it again. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes a grab enough for the first. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ball State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 32.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Nebraska is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Lincoln for some time.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got room at the 35. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Looking for a man. It's Emmanuel. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Legal flag in the back. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They're trying to get to him. Slips a tackle. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the grab. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
19 on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds a tight end down the gut. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Makes the grab. It's Robinson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Finds his man enough for the 1st. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man across the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And they're not on the same page there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.